Welcome everyone to your full moon in Aquarius reading. This is the collective breakdown that we will be doing first over here. And then of course I will get to each and every sign. Okay, but they will be sent to you obviously. Okay, so, but I just want you to know that because then some people say the beginning is the same. It is, it's the collective. Okay guys, so let's get in here. And first of all, we do have the star card coming out, which is representing that beautiful Aquarius energy that's coming through this full moon. This is the blueprint, right? It signals long-term hope, cosmic alignment, and complete system upgrade for all of humanity. Okay. And then here we have the new moon in Aquarius, which is open up to the change. But I have to tell you guys something. There's something very interesting here when I picked this card, because when I shuffled and this card flew out, it just literally told me that something amazing and fascinating is going on over here. What a twist it is, right? Because you could say this card, right, is saying this is the open, right? The new beginning, right? And full moons are the end of the cycle. So how interesting that is. So it's saying even though we're all experiencing this full moon, a time of endings and release, you know, it's like I pulled this card, right? This new moon energy. But this is saying it's acting as a direct seed for the future. So it's like as the old cycle is ending, right? It's specifically forcing an immediate radical opening for change. It's kind of like the first thing I seen when I was doing this is, you know, as you're going through one door and that door is closing behind you, this door is swinging open. It's not locked. It's like they're opening this way. This one's closing just a little bit and this one's opening. And by the time this one's completely closed, this one's completely open. It's like, how? Right? There's no, I mean, it's so fast. Well, because we're dealing with air, right? I had to come to the conclusion, why is this happening, Spirit? Why would it happen like that? Because it's air and air moves fast. Right? And this is saying this has to come quickly. Okay? This has to come so quick. Funny. Look at that. It comes so quickly. That's what happened when I pulled the deck apart. Because it's going as the Knight of Swords. Quick, immediate, urgent. Got to do this. Emergency, emergency. So this change is not just something that's, hello, we're going to wait around. No, it's urgent. So that's very interesting. Actually, though, I'm going to pull some portal cards, but I thought I was going to go that way, but I decided to go this way instead. Okay, so Temple of Truth coming out. Throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression. So there it is. It's saying this is the Aquarian energy that you're looking for. As you can see there, exactly the same card. I look at the colors. You know they're coming from that same place. That's not a coincidence. That is alignment. Okay, so let's see what we have next. Chamber of Violet Flame. Purple again. You can't tell me this is not aligned. This is karmic release, radical transformation. Beautiful. So the Temple of Truth over here is demanding that absolute honesty and no more masks. No more societal conditioning. No more lying to ourselves. No more illusions. Everything's coming out the way it's supposed to be. Everything's being stripped away. Any illusions, any rose-colored glasses, all that stuff's stripped. You know, it looks like over here, this could have been a barrier, right? Like this was a dam and the dam is broken. The truth has to come out. It has to spill out. And the gateway of the violet flame over here is that ultimate portal of transformation and transmutation. It's taking away the heavy, outdated baggage that's ending and burns it all away. Transforming dense obstacles into pure, usable fuel. All of this fuel is usable. Everything that's needed is there. It's releasing all the karma to open up the change. It says no more karma. Let's get this done. And you know, it's crazy because we're just getting out of Mercury retrograde. So it wants to wash it away. Yeah, no coincidence. So let's see what the Temple of Truth is over here. It's like these two cards here, I just want to say this really fast, is like acting kind of like a dual cleaning system. Together, they're cleansing everything for the collective. You have the Page of Swords coming out. Truth again, error again. So this is the curiosity, sharp insights, and the delivery of unexpected news or the truths. Represents a mental wake-up call as well. Shaking things up. And there you go. I pulled the deck, and what does it say? Judgment. And what is it? 7 of Cups. Seeing things. Having new doors open. What are we talking about? New doors opening. Why? Because this door is closing and that other door is right there. It's ready for you to just shimmy over to, right? On that, you do have the Magician. Conscious creation. It means the collective is being handed the tools to consciously forge this brand new path forward, instead of just reacting to any circumstances that were going on. Whatever Mercury retrograde had you know, going through, or anything that was going on that didn't even have anything to do with Mercury retrograde, it was just the same old karmic trench that you've been going through, all the BS, everything. It's saying, let it go. Let it go and forge ahead. Be authentic to yourself. You know that you don't need to stay there. Let it go. Give it to the universe. Right? I mean, between the new moon in Aquarius and the Magician, it can prove that the collective is simultaneously, right? You guys are simultaneously stepping directly onto this unexpected, highly empowered new path of where manifestations are happening. Prayers are being answered. New things are coming around. We don't have to sit in yesterday. So, I mean, this is kind of the lightning bolt to the whole situation, because this is where the truth changes everyone's trajectory. This changes everything for the collective. Live for the hopes, your dreams, your legacy. Be authentic to yourself. Live within your truths. Wow, that was beautiful. Okay, guys, on to your individual signs. And you guys like this, hit that big old like button. Grabbing a chakra card, 2 tarot cards, and a portal card, and let's see how this full moon in Aquarius is going to affect you. Remember, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, you feel like, I don't know if that's going to happen, you can always watch your rising moon or Venus. Third eye chakra. Massive shift in perception, guys. Psychic gifts, intuition, how you envision your future. Coming right out on the star. The star is about legacy. It is about the future. It's also about your spiritual rewards and the way you're seeing things. But it's also talking about that shift, which we have the karmic release and radical transformation. So it's saying you are opening up to the change. You are getting ready to shift and see. It's going to give you that vision to be able to see what it is that you're trying to wield the magic for. So let's see what's going on. Ace of Wands. Wow. To the Death card. Yeah, there's a major shift going on here. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. You guys are going to like burn down like a phoenix and rise. Because why? Because there's too much of a radical shift here. This is not just some butterfly. I'm going to transition into a beautiful butterfly. No, you're actually going to burn down everything you have and restart fresh, anew. I really do feel like the Lion's Gate has a lot to do with this as well. I've been saying that a lot to signs because that Lionsgate portal will be activated at the time of this full moon in Aquarius. Of course, it won't be 100% open until 8/8, right? But I do feel like it has a huge shift in this situation as it's bringing in this complete new era for you. The whole new you. Sudden explosive spark of raw inspirations coming through this as you're growing. You see how you're growing? I wouldn't be surprised if around the full moon in Aquarius, if you guys didn't end up going into some kind of hermit mode. Feeling like you want to withdraw, go, within yourself. Think, have your inspirations and your intuitions and, because the hermit is a part of the star, because remember, in his lantern is the star, getting deep into the situation. Because there's some kind of passion and new beginning that's starting to flood. It's starting to flood open. So the flooding for you of this authentic self and self-expression has everything to do with this creative and this new passionate beginning that you're getting ready to walk right into. As everything is transforming around you. When you take the Phoenix, it's almost like, ooh, who's this person? You're this new person. The absolute ending, the burning away of the old self. Exactly what the full moon wants you to do. But it's going to be radical transformation. But as I said earlier in the collective, it's because, right, that open change, that one door is starting to close, you're going to jump right into the new door. So it's not going to take, it's not like some Phoenix effect that's going to take like a very long time. It's fast. Some kind of irreversible psychological transformation, which just changes the way you're thinking, the way you're feeling, the way you're expressing yourself. Who you want to be, your authentic self is coming out. That triggers this magician within you. Let's see. Releasing karmic debts over there. Portal card, please. Karmic again. Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewriting your story, living in your truth. That's exactly it, because that's what a Phoenix effect is. It's rewriting your story, living in your truth. You're saying, I'm not digging this story so much. I need something bigger, more grandiose. I need something that lives off of my truth, that makes me allow to walk on the path that I want to walk on. So this is a severe, not only your karmic clearing, but also an ancestral debt cancellation. It's canceling everything from your ancestors. The breaking of the soul contracts that no longer serve you, and the divine liberation from your past life loops. You're saying, I'm getting rid of my past life loops. I don't want to do that anymore. And it's not just the past life of what happened 10 years ago to you. It's also breaking the chains of past life 1835 that I lived, right? Liberating yourself from those loops. Saying, I don't need this anymore. I've learned that lesson and I don't want that lesson anymore. I don't even know where the hell that lesson came from. Past life lesson. Right? And then you could say, well, you know what? 10 years ago, I've been in this loop, this karmic trench, just looping over and over, and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm breaking away from that. I'm freeing myself. And it could be from a relationship, a way of thinking. It could be 2 in 1. It's whatever it is, because remember, it's the Phoenix. So no matter what, you could say, more than likely, that relationship loop that has me held is also my way of thinking. what's going on with me energetically. It holds me down. Doubts, fears, negative thoughts, their drama, causing me stress. Out. Goodbye. So if we just look at the Death to the Ace of Wands, I mean, look, they're going to collide. If we put the third eye chakra, they're going to collide right inside the third eye chakra. Boom. Why? Because it says your entire way of viewing your reality is being completely incinerated. Phoenix. So you're experiencing the death of some old mental perceptive. This isn't a tragic ending, though, okay, guys? I mean, I know the Aquarius is a part of the tower, right? It's Aquarius, right? It's Aquarius it's actually Uranus and Mars is what it is, right? And that makes that fiery tower. And so, yes, Aquarius is part of the tower. And yes, but this isn't a tragic loss, though. It's empowering. It's something that, like, it needs to do. It's something you've been trying to struggle with, and it could be the thing that you've been praying on. Please let this go. How do I let this go? And now the universe says, here, let me help you. But you have to be on board to do so, right? It can't just come in and do it for you. You have to be on board to do so. So, I mean, this is rising like a phoenix straight out of the ashes and blinding you with this brilliant, unexpected flash of inspiration. Ace of Wands, right? For this brand new path forward. Allowing yourself to just be completely cleaned out. If you guys need cord cutting from people on the second channel, guys, okay, there's meditations. There's two meditations for cord cutting. I would have to say the most powerful one, though, is actually the newest one, okay? I will give that to you because, I won't lie to you. The last one, it was I think it's the full moon or something in Pisces. It might be the lunar eclipse in Pisces. I'm not sure, but it's purple. Guys, if you want that. Okay, you want to go to the second channel. Maybe I'll put it up because people have been saying ever since I put up the one for the SP that they liked having that there. That way they just push on it. So maybe I'll put that up for you. I'll have to make a note for that because that's the better one. You do one and then they get better as you go. You know what I mean? I will put that up, okay? And you just push on it if you do want that. But that's exactly what you guys need. And this is going to help you. And it's going to liberate you. And the cord cut could be from, it's mostly for people. It could be from love. But, in seriousness, cord cutting could be from anything that you're giving too much energy out of. Where is my heart going that it doesn't need to be there? For majority of you, it's a person. It usually is when it comes to cord cutting, Okay. But otherwise, it's just getting rid of all those thoughts of what no longer serves you. And then you are going to liberate yourself and free yourself and unburden yourself from this past baggage, coming up fresh and clean as a beautiful new phoenix. Beautiful, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.